Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sana Marley and today I'm showing you how to make the fastest and easiest just strawberry and cream pastries. I think this is also called the Danish scones. I'm not sure, maybe it's like something different, but basically you just buy a pre-made puff pastry and then turn them into this delicious like summery pastry slash dessert slash breakfast basically. So I cut those lines at the edges and then just twist those edges into each other, if that makes sense, just to create like a very nice shape. And this will act as like a little boat to hold the cream and the strawberries inside. So I used normally you can use like a pastry cream, which is like you have to bake it and it turns out like a pudding, like that kind of texture. But I was like lazy and it was like really early in the morning and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. So I just made like a cream cheese filling, which I really love. And I think it also complements the dessert or like the pastry little like too well. So you basically, after cutting it, I egg washed it. It's just the egg yolk. You know, scramble the egg yolk and just like put a little wash on all of them, and then basically stab the middle part with a fork, which I will show you in a second. And this bakes around like 15 to 20 minutes. I mean, mine took like 13 minutes in 200 degrees, but you know, you make sure to check on it, you know, once in a while. And then I just put some powdered sugar on top of it. This is just, you know, me making the dough kind of sweet. You don't have to do that, just skip this step if you can, or don't if you make it like more like a sweet dough. So I just, as I said, put it in the oven for like 13 minutes, and then I whipped the double cream. This is like a little less than 200 grams or 200 milliliters, let's say 150. And then, as I said, I whipped it and mixed it with the cream cheese. So make sure to not mix the cream cheese like a lot, if that makes sense. If you mix it like too much, it becomes like watery. I also added some vanilla extract and some powdered sugar just to make it like, you know, sweet. And as I said, you don't have to like mix this mixture like quite much. I'm just like airing it out, like doing that notion. So you don't have to use mixer at this stage, just, you know, use your own spatula. And just like, don't really mush everything, just like air it out. You know, that's me tasting it and it was like pretty good. You don't also need to put too much powdered sugar, but as always I'll link the recipe down below. I put on top some strawberries and some almond pieces and then powdered sugar on top, but you can definitely choose like a mixed berry, like a blueberry or like raspberry or anything like on top of it, and maybe some other like nuts and seeds. It would be pretty well. So I'm just putting everything, like the mixture of the cream cheese mixture, in the pipe using my bartending stuff. Also making my tea because that's mandatory for every breakfast. By the way, I bought that plate, that speckled plate on Arrabbiata, and I love it so much. It's a serving plate. So I push the insides of the pastry with a little like spoon and just like placed it on my teeny tiny speckled plate, which I love it so much. Don't worry, I ate that last pastry as well. It's just the plate was like not big enough to put it all. And then we put the mixture, the cream cheese and the double cream mixture in the piping bag, and then I just pipe it just as it is. And yeah, this is like really good breakfast option, and like this is like very simple to make. It took me like 15 minutes in real life, like minus the, I mean, I wouldn't say minus the oven because I prepared a lot during the oven time, so let's say like it took me 17 minutes in total. So it's really good if you want to impress someone, if you like invite them over for like breakfast. It's really nice. So I'm just putting the almonds on top of it, and then I'll finish it with the powdered sugar. Just to make sure before you're putting the cream cheese, the pastries must be cooled down, and it doesn't take them too much to cool down. So if you put it like hot, it will melt like straight away, so don't do that. So yeah, this is how it looks. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you really like this recipe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!